Well, my name is Kenny Loos. This is my wife, Joyce, and we'd like to share a story about something that happened to us in Thanksgiving. We were having our typical family outing where all my family members came in. It's close to about 19 to 20 of us, and we were having a great day. And what happened was we decided, my brothers and I and my brother-in-law, to go outside to play football with our nephews and their sons. We get outside and we're actually running a couple fly routes, and we all start laughing because we're all short of breath, and the next thing I know, I passed out, not remembering anything.
When it happened, we thought he'd just fallen, and then one of the brothers said, "Kenny's down," and my daughter, Kelly, and her husband, who are both physical therapists, who are familiar with CPR, they started CPR instantly.
Saw my dad turning blue, gasping for air. I just knew that, everyone behind me was yelling and, praying and, doing their part, and my part was just to keep him alive.
When we got out there really wasn't any thought. It just happened instinctively. As soon as we saw him, we knew what we needed to do.
So it was Thanksgiving afternoon. We were dispatched here for cardiac arrest of a male gentleman. When we got on scene, their family was providing CPR. We took over CPR with our CPR Lucas device. We attached our cardiac monitor. We applied multiple shocks to him. We started an IV, gave him ALS medications. We intubated him, was breathing for him. Due to the quality CPR prior to our arrival and our Lucas device, multiple shocks from our AED, we got return of pulse, breathing, and was able to save him.
When Mr. Loos came to Southeast Hospital, he was found to have a heart attack involving the bottom part of his heart on his EKG. So we took him immediately to the cardiac cath lab and did an angiogram and put a stent in the circumflex artery, which is an artery at the back side of his heart. His prognosis was a little bit guarded at first because his heart muscle was kind of weak, and he just had the cardiac arrest. He came back in a few weeks and we fixed another artery, and with that and with medical therapy, his heart muscle came back very strongly, and his ejection fraction, or how well his heart squeezes on his study, was 53%, so it's normal. So basically he's fine now. His prognosis is very good.
So this was a very good example of why it is a good recommendation to go get certified in CPR, so that way you know the recognitions, signs, and symptoms of when to provide it for a great outcome in the future.
As physical therapists, it's a requirement that we do CPR. Our hospital makes it an obligation, and it was a good thing they did.
It's so important for people to know CPR because we never know when somebody's gonna go down. It could happen at work, or you could just be out at the store or something like that, and somebody can go down anytime. We could jump in and help and potentially save somebody's life.
Bystander CPR is important to know because there's only a small amount of time you have before people get brain damage when they have a cardiac arrest. So the fact that his family knew bystander CPR and started doing it right away, and with the help of EMS, they got him to the hospital alive and functioning. So that's why if you can learn bystander CPR, it's very helpful because someday you may save someone's life.